Do you know that there are so many things that you want to do and you're just trying to figure out how to go about doing them? Well, today on the show, I want to talk to you as we all are on this journey, and I personally am as well as I go through fulfilling more of my dreams. I want to talk to you today about how you can create your dream life. Things I've learned along the way as I'm in consistently cultivating mine. So firstly, I want to say, I once dreamed of being an entrepreneur. I once dreamed of having my own podcast. I once dreamed of being an entrepreneur. I once dreamed of being a journalist. I think I just said that already. Here I go again. But there are so many things I once dreamed of. I once dreamed of going to University of Southern California. Just so many things. And one of the things that I found that has always been really helpful for me is to visualize. Visualization for me has been phenomenal. And I didn't realize even that's what I was doing as a kid, for example, when I had all these dreams that I wanted to do. But that's exactly what I would do. I would sit and I would just think and I would just imagine, like, just, going to a sea, stepping on campus there, or I would imagine being a journalist in a newsroom and having a assignment to report and being on my computer, or like standing up in front of the teleprompter and the screen and just talking and reporting, etc. All these things are things that I imagined. And the more that I visualized it and imagined it, the more that I could actually physically bring it into existence. Now, again, I also realized that everything had to be in alignment, at least for me, with what God wanted for my life. And so even as I was wanting these things, I knew that if it was in alignment to what He had for my life, then those things would definitely manifest. And so I just kept moving forward on that trajectory. And eventually I did get those things, which I was really, really excited about. So one thing I would say is number one is to constantly visualize where you want to be, write it down, make it a script. I especially now more recently, as I've been studying spirituality more and just in more manifestation, etc., I've learned that it's so important to script out your life, script out certain things, script out certain things that you would want to do in your life, or people that you want in your life, experiences that you want to have, and to act as if they already happened, and then to go into detail about how you feel, or like how the people are around you, how they make you feel, etc. That brings it more into reality, because it's like you're already tapping into the future feelings that you want, and you're bringing them right back down to you as if they've already happened, if this is already happening. Sometimes what I do also is there's this platform called Future Self, Letter to Future Self. And like every year I write a future letter to myself for the next year, and then I'll get it like in January, and it will tell me around different things that I wanted to happen. And then it's cool to see what things actually manifested and how things went based off of how I had written that in that letter. And it's cool because the letter will come to you. You set the date and time and it'll come to you. That's one thing. The other thing I would say, number two, is to get rid of negative people around you. So, I know it can be hard when we are constantly having to be around people who are negative, or to be around people who don't want to see our, lower our dreams or expectations or tell us certain things. But these people usually are the people who are the Debbie Downers, who actually didn't have their own dreams happen or have negativity towards themselves, and they try to project on you, and then they try to make you have that projection so that you think that's your own ideas. Yeah, I've been there. That's why I can talk about it. Yeah, these people you need to just let go of. I mean, as much as possible, do not hang around these people. Do not be around these people. These people will just drain the life out of you if you allow them to drain all of your dreams. And these people are not meant to be in your reality, that future reality of yours. So why are you giving time to them right now in your current reality? No. If you find that certain people that you're hanging around are just Debbie Downers, naysayers, or projecting, let them go. And then how you can tell if people are projecting on you is because they make it seem as though, what you're saying is just not possible. Like they'll try to give you facts as to why it's not possible or whatever else, when the reality is all things are possible, and that you could be the very person who actually makes that one thing become possible. And by you listening to them, you're preventing yourself from doing so. You want to be around people who lift you up higher, who tell you to go for it, to try it, and until it becomes a fact where it was like, as you tried, it didn't work out, then that's how you know that's not the right path. But don't let people just automatically make you feel as if something that you're striving for is not possible. Get rid of negative people. Okay. Number three, I would say, hold yourself accountable. I know this can be hard during the day to day when we have all these things that we need to get done, all these things that we need to do, blah, 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 blah. But hold yourself accountable to the things that you said you were going to do. So for me, I have been trying to get my routine in place this whole year, and it's been a lot going on, but I've gotten a lot better towards in the year where I'm working out consistently, or I'm like reading, or I'm trying to journal and read. Just incorporating things into my routine so that I can, get into the space that I want to for my ideal life, or like meditating more frequently. So hold yourself accountable to doing what you said you're going to do. That will help you to know that if you could do these things now, then you can definitely do them even in the future. And the things that you're wanting in the future are definitely possible because you're responsible. You have the gumption, the tenacity to bring it forward. So it'll just make you feel even more confident about yourself and your endeavors. The next thing is, I would say, definitely listen to your intuition. Listening to your intuition will help to guide you and to bring you towards people and situations and things that will really align you with what it is that you are trying to bring forth in the world. Your intuition is a basic snapshot, if you will, a quick entryway into getting towards where you want to be. Sometimes I'll call them downloads from my intuition, which is basically my connection with God of, hey, call that person, or look this up, or, reach out to this, etc. I don't even know what I'm doing. I just feel led to do it. And then sure enough, it will be a reason why, it would have been like divine timing that I was supposed to reach out to that person or the organization or something like that. And sometimes they're about to reach out to me, if I already know them or something, and they'll be like, oh, I was just thinking about you. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's so funny, because I was just being led. So really listen to what you're being told intuitively and to trust that. I think sometimes we second guess ourselves, or we doubt, or we think like, what? Like, this doesn't make any sense. Well, many times your intuition won't make any sense, but it's only in hindsight, looking back, that you will know that what you were directed to do was actually what you should be doing. So make sure just to move forward, still consistently move forward. And number 5, I would say, is act as if. Act as if you're already that person. Like, if you were that person who had whatever it is that you want to do, or whatever, how would you be acting? How would you be operating in the world? What would you be doing every day? Like, start slowly if you can, like slowly, or just doing it, incorporating those actions and that mindset and those things out into the world. Like, one of the things I really wanted to work on when I started into spirituality was my mindset, especially like how I thought of myself, how I allowed other people really to affect me, because I think sometimes I could, and people who really know me, I can definitely be as kind-hearted. I try to be anyway. I hope I am kind-hearted, sweet person. But I think sometimes in our world, people can take advantage of that. And so I had to realize how to really get very tough, where yes, I can be nice, but do not cross me, because then you'll have a problem. So that was the type of person that I wanted to cultivate. And that's exactly how I operate now. I don't, deal with stuff-ish. So we won't go into that. So yeah, anyways, I won't go into tangent around that. So my point is just act as if, okay? So thanks so much for tuning in on this edition of The Ripple Effect of You. I hope that this transformational message was helpful for you. I hope you took something away from it. And I look forward to connecting with you again soon in the next episode. Take care.